Students, today I am going to discuss lesson A Letter to God, which has been written by Gregorio Lopez y Fuentes. Before I start this lesson, first we have to clear about writer G.L. Fuentes. Gregorio Lopez y Fuentes. He was born July 11th, 1897 and died Cozumel, January 13, 2002. Was a fisherman and the first mate of the Pillar, the boat belonging to the American writer Ernest Hemingway. Fuentes was born on Lanzarote in the Canary Islands. He first went to sea as a Dick boy with his father at the age of 10. As a teenager, he worked on cargo ship out of the Canary Island to Trinidad and Puerto Rico and from the Spanish ports of Valencia and Seville, South America. He migrated permanently into Cuba when he was 22. He attempted to reclaim his Spanish citizenship in 2001. Fuentes, a lifelong cigar smoker, died from cancer in Cozumel in 2002, never having read The Old Man and the Sea. He died at the age of 105 years. The story A Letter to God, as the title suggests, A is article, letter noun, to preposition, God noun. The story recounts the hard life and extreme faith in God of a poor farmer Lancho who had lost his crop due to heavy rain and hailstones. It was the only source of income to fulfill his family's desires. He firmly believes that God will help him in such a situation and would not let him and his family die due to hunger. He writes a letter to God to seek help. Some kind employees of the post office helped him. So the story tells us to have faith in God and never lose hope in adverse situation. After reading A Letter to God, our faith is humanity stirs for strong. We learn from the story that there still are people who help others without any self-interest. The postmaster and the post office employees lay an example for everyone of us to be kind. Though they all laughed at his letter, they were really moved by the grip of faith Lancho had in God. The way they all decided to help the stranger in his hard times restores our faith in the existence of humanity and motivates us to be a noble and kind person. Now, my dear student, before I start this lesson, first we must understand about the characters. There are three main characters: Lancho, postmaster, post office employee. First, I want to introduce Lancho, a poor farmer who lives on the crest of a low hill with his family. He was a firm believer of God. He is innocent, hopeful, caring, and responsible. Second character is postmaster, a fat, amiable fellow who helped Lancho to retain his faith in God. He gave a part of his salary in the charity for Lancho on behalf of God. And third character is post office employees, people who help Lancho on postmaster's call. They laughed at Lancho when they saw the letter but helped him in his need. Lancho called them a bunch of crooks. Now, summary of the story: Lancho and his fields. Lancho was a farmer who lived in a solitary house on the top of a low hill. From here, he could see his field of ripe corn. The earth was in need of a good rain. He waited eagerly for rain. One day, while taking meal, Lancho heard big drops of rain falling. He felt that new coins were falling from the sky in the farm, but his happiness was short lived. As very large hailstones began to fall, crop ruined by hailstorm, the poor farmer had expected hailstorm to pass quickly, but no such thing happened. The hailstorm destroyed his crop completely. He was filled with grief and sadness. He told his family that their work had come to nothing and they would have to go hungry that year. His wife consoled him, saying, "No one dies of hunger." Lancho's only hope. All through the night, Lancho thought of one last hope: the help of God. So the following Sunday morning, he wrote a letter to God, requesting him to send 100 pesos to sow his field again. He addressed the envelope to God, put the letter inside, and went to town to post the letter. Postmaster surprised and helped. The postmaster was surprised to see such a letter. He showed the envelope addressed to God to his boss. The postmaster, at first he laughed happily, but soon became serious. He opened the letter and read it. He was astonished at the faith Lancho had in God. Now the postmaster was a kind man. He thought of helping Lancho, so with great effort he managed to collect 70 pesos. He put the money in an envelope, wrote a single word in the letter, God, and addressed it to Lancho. Lancho receives the letter. On the following Sunday, when Lancho received this letter, he got angry to find only 70 pesos in the envelope. Immediately he sat down and wrote another letter to God to express his ideas. He put it in the envelope, affixed a stamp, and dropped it in the mailbox. Post office employs a bunch of crooks. As soon as the letter fell into the box, the postmaster went to open it. In the letter, Lancho had requested God to send him the post of the money, as he had received only 70 pesos put of 100 he had asked for. Further, he asked God not to send the money through the mail, as the post office employees were a bunch of dishonest people.